Hey, how you do? I'm Kenya and I'm going to tell you a short story about a Bible chapter I just read. May contain patois. Here goes. So in Genesis 11, the earth start get full of people now and everybody has speak one language. Now some of those people start cycle to the east and find this pretty plain called Shinar and start settle down there. And one day them a talk amongst themselves and them a say in them one language. Them a say to themselves, say, tell me something, why we can't make some brick? I want make we not make some mortar and then make a kiln and then use the brick now for make stone. Somebody say, yo, where this idea go? Bring me to the end now. Build a bridge. All right. Why we not use this now for build a city? Build we self a city. And in this city, build a tower, the likes of which the world has never seen. You follow me? And then the tower now are gonna reach to the top of the heavens. Yo, imagine that everybody else are going to scatter about in them different groups and I multiply about the earth like what God did say. But we know why we can't just stay together now and just go and build what we want to build. You know what I mean? Everybody are going to talk about we. Imagine that a tower will go straight up to the heaven. Nobody can talk to we after that, you know. Yo, we are going famous. Nobody can say nothing more to we after that when we're done. And then them say, so yo, the idea have a little ring to it. Me like how that sound, the famous thing. Yeah, come we do it now. So them start build them tower and them start make them brick, and them start put it together, man, and them a build up themselves. And then God, just pass through one day and come down and look upon what them a do and say, then look upon this. So when these people when them unify with them one language and one plan, I just for start rebel against me. Say every evil thing them put their mind to them, I go do it though. All right. Come we go down they go confuse them. So them not understand their speech. See what them do after that. So God go down them and just start shuffle up them language like domino. Who attack Spanish can't understand French. One man a ask for mortar, he might get brick. One man a ask for brick, he might get box. So the people them basically just start group up together now with the people who talk the same language as them and start build it tower because them just confused. So them actually start called the incomplete tower now Babel because Babel sound like the word we mean confusion or balal. And unless everybody remember how the language of the earth them just change up and confusion did start. So them finally start scattering out to different lands, just like how God did ask them to do. Meanwhile, Shem family still being very fruitful and multiplying. In fact, some very interesting families did come from Shem. Because Shem was 100 years old when he did have a son named Arpashad. Remember him? 2 years after the flood. Arpashad did have Sheila. Sheila was 403 years old when he did have Eba, who did have Peleg. And Peleg now, him did have Reu. Reu did have Serog, and Serog did have Nahor. And Nahor was 29 years old when he have Terah. And it was when Terah was 70 years of age and did have three sons, Haran, Nahor, and Abram. So Haran did have a picnic named Lot, but Haran did kind of dead young still, unfortunately. And Abram and Nahor, them did married. Nahor married his niece Milcah. She was Haran's daughter, Lot's sister. And Abram did marry Sarai, but she couldn't have no picnic, unfortunately. So Terah take up him son Abram, him grand picnic Lot, and Sarai, him daughter-in-law, and move through Ur of the Chaldeans, and them later kind of pass through Canaan. But them decide to settle down in a Haran. And it was in Haran where Terah, Abram's father, died at 205 years old.